So, that's what people... Very serious of you. But go...
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador, my old master. Cazador Czar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. Not political power or military power, I mean, he turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his sport. He had me go out into Baldur's Gate to fetch him the most... It was a fun little ritual of his. I'd bring them back, and he'd ask... Of course, if I said no, he'd have me flayed. Hard to say which was worse. I will. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows. What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
Speak.
You wish to speak?
Quite the cozy setup you have here.
Well met.
What's on your mind?
Looks empty. Just another crate.
You hear another muffled cry. The two inside are still...
My faith will guide me.
Your desire? Charmed, I'm sure.
I am ready.
What to do?
Как же, блять, мне туда попасть?
If not over, then through.
The witching hour. With ease. Step by step.
No time to waste.
Блять, не, нахуй, понятно.
Light on my feet.
Game marks as faded as the
Missing
memories of the
children.
children that played them.
Maggie Terrans, Marcus
Wonder what became of
Terrans,
them.
Mathen Deach, Rochelle Kirk. Missing children. Maggie Terrans, Marcus Terrans.
What's on your mind?
Kirk. Missing children. Maggie Terrans, Marcus Terrans, Mathen Deach, Rochelle Kirk.
Let's see what you're hiding. Let's have a little fun. Survival is all that matters. Best be on my way.
Victory awaits. Taking position.
Let's light them up.
Got to focus. Got to move. Absolute bliss! On the move.
Still on my feet. May it please, Mistra.
Can't afford to let up. Down with you. Taking position.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Excellent.
Gone with the weave.
Need to stay focused.
Never a dull moment. Another step forward. May the dice roll in my favor. Danse macabre.
Let's finish this. On my way. Taking position.
No choice but to keep going. fancy their chances.
Can't give up. Heading there. Make way.
Where do I go from here? I speak, they burn.
What's the plan? Got to move.
Time to push my luck again. Fall by my hand. Is that blood? No, never mind. Don't waste a step. Best be on my way. Yeah. Keeping my head down. One day I'll catch a break.
Yes?
Speak.
You wish to speak?
Quite the cozy setup you.
Well met.
What's on your mind?
Dog pants through a ball held firmly in his mouth. The dog pants through a ball held firmly in his mouth. The dog pants through a ball held firmly in his mouth. He relinquishes the ball. It is well chewed and slick with drool.
Time to press ahead.
You know, I've been catching my... Very serious of you. Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell...
You carry a Githyanki relic. I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
Remove yourself if you are so easily offended. This is not your concern.
Nonsense. You're just finally showing us what you really are. A reaver to the bone.
Spare your indignity. Every word that spills from your mouth is worth less than the last. Incorrect. Judicious bloodletting settles feuds and roots out the weak, the deceitful.
Do you hear this, tribe? Our lives are at stake, and she wants us to turn on each other.
No others. Just you and me.
Lozelle thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded, clear.
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why.
You hear that, Lae'zel? It's called common sense.
Tisk. You seek reason in dishonor. The bad blood must be purged. A jewel come first light.
You mean I'd get to prove you wrong and thrash you? I love it. Get some rest, Lae'zel. You'll need it. You had every chance to look the other way. But here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned. You had every...
Spare me.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned. She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
Can I do that, Lae'zel? Can I turn my back on you?
Never. Thieves aren't afforded such luxury.
Loosen the grip on your pride for one blasted moment, won't you? We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Well, my day just improved. Did you want something?
We aren't dear friends now, if that's what you're asking. But I trust we can all sleep a little more soundly in camp now. And get murdered by a pack of goblins or gnolls instead. Lae'zel might be a reluctant ally, but she is good at killing. I'll point her in their direction. But I trust we can all sleep a little more soundly in camp now. Relax. We'll kiss and make up on our own time. Someone prodding at a newly opened wound doesn't help matters. But I trust we can all sleep a little more soundly in camp now. You have an interesting definition of friendly, but yes.
Well, my day just improved. Very serious of you. Always good when I'm with you.
Well, my day just fine. What's on your mind?
Have to keep going.
I really thought Shadowheart a pity. It would have made for a fine...
Speak. It is over where I am concerned. It is through conflict that we strengthen our bonds. Yet I do not recommend Shadowheart seek it again. The next resolution may not end in her favor.
You wish to speak?
Quite the cozy setup you have here.
I hope that's the end of this silly quarrel. They'll have no energy for...
Well met.
I'll say one thing for our troop. We're not short on drama. I'm glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled their differences peacefully. Eventually.
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need? I'm not sure what else I can say, at least until I can remember more. Often, I think I feel her influence when the wound pains me. Not even memories, just glimpses, impressions. Perhaps the wound is her doing, something Lady Shah bid her to do. I don't know.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Speak.
You wish to speak? With such stimulating company? Never better.
Quite the cozy setup.
Well met.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time. No. The opposite. I feel like I can share this with you. I've never felt that way before. It's difficult.
Need to find a way forward.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time. Honestly, trust. I can't remember the last time I sought to confide in someone like this. Maybe I never have, for all I know. But now it just feels right. It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just...
Как бы мне добраться до этого? Проход на ту сторону, блять, он где-то справа, что ли? Блять, так не хочу туда идти, блять, это через карты опять бежать.
Very well.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time. It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you.
Boots have seen everything.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time. Honestly, trust. I can't remember the last time I sought to confide in someone like this. Maybe I never have, for all I know. But now it just feels right. It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole, the connection. Come into my mind. I'm sure. I trust you. How I came to be who I am. How I found my way to Lady Shah's embrace. I don't remember how it started, only how it ended. I was fleeing. She asked my name. I can't remember what I said. Can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah. It hurts. That's all I remember. Normally I'd agree, but with you, it's getting easier by the moment. Very serious of you, but it's strange. I've been dwelling on what I told you before about wanting to become a Dark Justiciar. But perhaps I should be content with my lot. I'm already blessed to have you at my side, after all.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due. You and I have shared some good times together, and it seems we have plenty in common.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Speak.
Ага.
So, very serious of you. But go ahead. It's strange. I've been dwelling on what I told you.
Speak.
What's on your mind?
Seek and you shall find me.
Invisibilis. Still alive. So that's progress. Breathe deep and move. With haste. Yes? Alright, what now? Never wanted the easy path. risk being in open view.
Invisibilis.
A long way to go still. I'll go this way.
Action, not reaction. Onward.
Нет, блин.
Just so.
My pleasure.
Don't want to think about why my eye is itching. How much farther can I go?
That's curious.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. Onward.
Ой, бля.
Ever onward.
Still breathing, despite path lies before me. Not a chance I'll fit in there. Not a chance I'll fit in there. At least things have stayed interesting. All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Looking ahead. Swift as my feet can carry me.
You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order. You managed to talk your way in. No easy feat. Theft has been reported, and it seems you're the only suspect. Choose your next step wisely.
Got to concentrate.
Time to strike.
Это, блядь, даже не смешно. 3 удара, 3 промаха. Бля. Это пиздец. Чё она так мазать-то начала? Ёб твою мать.
A rough tempest I will raise with ease. Vocal
Let's end this.
Well, so much for peace.
My injuries need tending.
Твою мать.
I am fury. I am death.
Да, блядь, ну какой промах, мать твою, блядь.
What should I do?
Can't even catch my breath. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Breathe deep and move.
Let's go.
Interlocking circles with moons and stars. This must be the seal mentioned in that journal.
This device requires further examination. Something over there.
Прикол такой, нахуй. Заебись. Блять, это даже, блять, уже не смешно! Сука. Блять. Блять, удивительно. Ладно.
Should mind my step.
Это понятно. Хорошо. смысле? Не понял. А хуй с ним, ладно. Блять, вот заебись. И как мне нахуй пройти?
I've been watching you fight, Shadowheart. Your skills are improving.
My skills were just fine to begin with. You can save the compliments.
I don't pay compliments. I make observations.
Не, они круто придумали пройти. Как, блядь? Как мне пройти? Вот как тут пройти? Я только тэп могу использовать, блядь. Но, блядь.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime. What's on your mind?
Well met. That's the
pride of the gate. Never wanted the easy path. All I needed. Defender of the people. I've got a long road ahead.
can't slow down.
You know, I've been catching myself very serious of you. Huh. Very serious of you. It's strange. I've been Huh. Fine. What's on your mind? Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due.
Lae'zel, have you ever done a good deed just for the sake of it?
I have performed deeds well and efficiently. Is this what you mean?
Not exactly. But you answered my question.
Defender of the people. Best foot forward.
When they find
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always... They always disappoint there.
Indolence breeds madness.
What's next, I wonder?
Can't give up now.
Бля. Ой, я дебич.
Never wanted the easy path.
Ладно. Пиздец.
Welcome to Joaquin's Rest. West, Baldur's Gate. East, Elturel. Smoke. Something's burning.
He of the unsleeping eyes, grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear. He should never have been here in the first place. I'm the one that talked him into joining the Fist. A massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
I hear shouting. Someone needs help.
Keep pushing! Duke Ravengard could be inside. On count of 3. 1, 2.
Ravengard? He's here.
Yes! Now make yourself useful! Push, damn it! Push! Inside! Hurry! We don't have much time! We hear Not now!
Stop wasting time.
In here!
Great God, help.
In here!
Time to get going.
Интересно, бля. Сука, бля. Ай, блядь. Чё не удивлен, нахуй? Вообще. Ай, блядь, это пиздец. Блять, это прикол, ёбаный рот. Нет, ну так я давно не ржал, конечно. Это прям пиздец, нахуй. Четыре раза подряд, блядь, 2 раза единица, нахуй. Это он даже не дотягивает, блядь, это пиздец, сука. Эта игра кусок грязи, ёбаный, нахуй. Вообще, блядь, шикарно просто. Аллилуйя!
Thank you. Now, how the hell do we get out of here? Right. I'll try to keep up.
Let's get on with it.
Never a dull moment.
Endurance breeds madness.
blood. What am I to do?
The hero at heart.
Бля, какой кайф! Вкуснятина. Чуть разъебу. Сейчас я что-нибудь разъебу. Это, блять, вообще нахуй не слышно. Блять, боже, нахуй, просто пиздец. Это, блять, какая-то шутка, нахуй.
Thank you. Now, how the hell do we get out of here?
Assume nothing. I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Sharp as ever. No one's stopped me yet. Have to keep going.
Nuggets will be done.
There is work to do.
Не, блять, это уже дело принципа, нахуй. Это дело принципа. Слава богу.
The smoke.
Can't slow down.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
I wonder what the next move is.
The pride of the gate.
Ёбаный рот, бля, ёбаный рот.
Nuggets will be done.
What's next?
Let's get going. The gods are watching me.
Action, not reaction.
Is that blood?
find a way out.
Light on my feet.
Action, not reaction.
Slaughtered everyone. Mary.
No time to rest.
Not for communal use, it seems.
Блять. Ну, господи, бля. Хуй с ним. Просто похуй.
Time to press ahead.
Эл, как мне тебе хелл, блядь, сделать?
Come! I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
Councillor Floric, are you all right?
Well, by the living gods, I couldn't have asked for a finer savior. Scorched throat. A few hairs singed off. Nothing a bit of time and fresh air can't cure. Gauntlet, a new duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Report to the Manip and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Councillor.
No, it can't be. You mean they've taken my...
Yes, Will. The Drow have your father. As well you should. He is the great champion of the Council. Commander of the Flaming Fist, the binding force holding Baldur's Gate together. Without him, the city faces collapse. In fact, I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him. Will, you must hold little love for your father. But please, find him and return him to the city.
Trust us to see it through, Councillor.
Moonrise Towers, along the old road. That place is cursed. Few could survive there, unless darker forces are at work. This was no random attack. The Grand Duke was their target. Thank you. When the Grand Duke returns to the city, he'll hail his only son, a hero. Approach the towers with care. The land itself has been swallowed in shadow. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Remember, Will, courage is found in the battle against fear, not in the defeat of it.
So Father said. I won't soon forget.
Fist to work.
Шо? Шо тут у нас? О, бля, не, нахуй.
Shit. You can put distance between you and yesterday, but you'll never leave it fully behind. Father's words. Hard to argue with them. Floric spoke true. I'm a Grand Duke's son.
Not just any Grand Duke. The most influential in the city, if my memory serves me right. And for once, I think it does.
More than worried in truth. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast. I know, and you're right. When I look into a mirror, I see two faces. I see the Blade of Frontiers, a man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast.
Ладно, ну блядь, сука, ну почему я не дошел F5, блядь, сука. Почему я нажал F5, блядь, сейчас опять с этой хуйней мается, блядь, что новый диалог, да в рот я это все ебал, все, нет, все нахуй, это был последний раз, блядь.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Looking ahead. If not over, then through.
Eager for battle.
Still alive. So that's
Find a way out! They slaughtered everyone. Miri. Oh, Miri. Miri. No, you should have stayed. You should have been with me. I was in our room. If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here. It's for her sister's wedding. I made a stupid joke about keeping it. We argued about it for hours. She said I'd never see her again. She was right. How is this a blessing? You should have let me burn. Oh, Miri. No.
Сам виноват, блядь, дебил.
Miri. No.
Ну погнали, речь.
Come! I'm afraid Papa thanks me.
Councillor Floric, are you all right?
Will, by the living gods, I couldn't have a scorched throat. A few hairs singed a gauntlet, a new duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke. Report to the Manip and send for reinforcements.
On your command, Councillor.
No, it can't be. You...
Yes, Will. The Drow have your father.
The circumstance of my birth is no matter of pride for neither me, but pride is no reason to refuse help to my...
Rescue Ravengard from his Drow captors.
Trust us to see it through, Councillor.
Moonrise Towers, along the old... unless darker forces are at work. This was no random attack. The Grand Duke was their target. The invisible force holding Baldur's Gate together. Without him, I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him. Thank you. When the Grand Duke returns to the city, he'll approach the towers with care. The land itself has been... I will seek reinforcements and join you. Remember, Will, courage is found in the...
So Father said.
Fist?
Shit. You can put distance between you and yesterday, but you'll never leave it. Father's words. Floric spoke true.
Not just any Grand Duke. The most influential in the city, if my memory serves me right. And for once, I think it does.
You heard right. My father and I were close once upon a time, until he Such a rift isn't so easily mended. But it's not so wide that I'd let my own father suffer at his captor's hands. I've been asking myself the same. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, his absence alone will sow chaos in the city. He could lead Baldur's... All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of... I know. When I look into a mirror, I see the Blade of Frontiers, a man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast, and I see Will Ravengard, a memory of a memory, a man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind. I'm all for it. Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, father's the son of a blacksmith. Born with barely a... He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Balduran, stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring. I spent more time dueling with father than Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance. Yes, father taught me the 4 pillars of power. Courage, insight, strategy. He reckoned I'd follow in his footsteps. First as a fist marshal, then as a duke. Vanquish evil, but a duke makes bedfellows with more monsters than he slays. Father called. In the frontiers, there is no posturing, no diplomacy. Well, not when I can avoid it.
Бу-бу-бу. Похуй. Спиздим.
frontiers, hmm? Do you always need to be the center of attention?
Anything but. I don't fight to be flattered, Lae'zel. I fight to save lives.
А чё так больно?
Making my move.
My faith will protect me.
Victory awaits. No time to waste.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Ну, наконец-то, теперь можно и поиграть, блядь.
Act fast. Moving.
Blood comes easy these days.
Охуеть.
2 steps at a time.
Твою мать, блядь, пизда.
Let's go. One day I'll catch a break.
Coming through.
Alright, what now?
I saw you training those children. You were so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts.
I'll feel that one later. One day I'll catch a break.
Key. Wonder what it opens.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you. Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her! That's enough to damn you! You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Listen to sense now. I don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlak, but you already knew that. And you are... Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. Turns out, I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going. Don't worry, I'll lead the charge. But I could use your help. There's a lot of them and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety, should the need arise.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join.
Fine. I shall wait in our camp.
Let's hop. I'd love to, thanks.
Варвар. Да я тоже был варвар.
do.
So, Will, now that we've made peace, how about we get to know each other properly? What's your story?
Not so much a story as a pantomime. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Go on. We're listening.
It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up.
You make it sound like a harvest of devils coming for your throat.
You're closer than you know. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll face my penance. And you'll have them. But I can't promise you'll like them.
Well, well, well.
Так.
I have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Hang on. Those paladins I need to stomp are that away.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Karlach's got the brawn of a warrior and the... Best of all, she speaks her mind plain.
Don't be shy.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Attention.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Karlach and Will seem to have put their differences aside. I thought it was going to come to blows for a moment. Very serious of you. But go ahead.
Moving in.
Speak. One couldn't, and one shouldn't. Do as you like. The loss is not so much mine as yours. You made it abundantly clear.
You wish to speak?
Well met.
Quite the cozy setup you have here.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon. Perhaps I'm not conveying the urgency of the situation. It's incredibly, world-shatteringly important you give me a suitable artifact. Please. Of course. I'd hate for you to think me impatient.
Hey, soldier. Trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail. Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about? Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you? Oh, man. Lucky you. That's the dream. Maybe when this is all done, you can show me where you came from. My family home's long gone, but I'll show you my favorite chow hall in the city, if it's still standing. Hey, yeah, let's go straight there. Just to say, by the way, they're not really paladins. Lackeys of the Archdevil playing dress-up as paladins of Tyr. No honor among devils. You really did it, huh? Not worried about adding more illithid into the mix? Well, what can I say? You look fine, smell fine, seem fine. And yet, you're more mind flayer than ever. Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this. Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet.
Твою мать, бля. Это, бля, нереально сейчас будет, мне кажется. Как он вообще, блядь, наглыкался? Ёбаный стыд.
Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet. Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet. Ugh! How do you do that? Always making sense when I least want you to. Fine. I'll keep an open mind, all right? I can promise that much. Now, are we done here? Hmm?
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
Ah, it was a great scrap. A hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh.
You don't mind if I don't ask to see it?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Need to find a way forward.
Hey, we're still going after those paladins, right? Can't leave Zariel's bruisers roaming the coast. Good news. Can't wait to see him finished.
Keep that beast away from us, you hear?
Me, the beast? Now that's fucking rich.
Back, beast, back!
Cut it out. It's worse. Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home. The Archduchess will be delighted when we return with Karlach's head on a pike.
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
to push my luck again.
Keep going.
Don't waste a step.
I'm ready.
No holding back.
Talk to me. Have to keep going.
Боевой мощи, конечно, не особо и много тогда.
Put 'em up. No surrender.
time to waste.
Non here. Impero Tibi. Es Friday.
Heading there.
Stay on my feet.
Let's cook with fire, baby. Incoming.
So,
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash. That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
Пиздец, еще отхуярища надо будет.
Fuck them. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash. Not big enough. Now get out before you get hurt. Now!
Let's be on my way.
Invendia Via!
Never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash. Zariel's gotta stop fucking with me, you know? I'm done with it. I'm done with her. I'm free! I'm free!
That ought to do it. Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look? Honey, I could go all night. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down. High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him. A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down. Well now, maybe I could make his acquaintance. A Titan screw or two might let me keep a little calmer. Maybe even manage a pat or bump without burning someone to death. It's been a long time. Let's go find your friend before I blow a gasket. Lead on.
These boots have seen everything.
Corpse is riper than a Manaurus bog.
Trap. Be cautious.
Ты посомневался.
Watch yourself. I spy a trap.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
I'm way too big. I'm way too big.
cautious. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Блять, это опять его лутать из подвала. Что там такого было вообще? Да там нихуя не надо кашлевать, блядь.
Hear that? Inferno. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. High pain tolerance. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than... The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him. A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure.
Breathe deep and move.
corpse is riper than a Manaurus bog.
Watch how you go. There's a trap. Over there. I'm way too big.
Karlach's temper is a sight to behold. She'll need...
Soldier. The year, Tenir. The place, a sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city, with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell. Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again. Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close. I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time. But not today. There you are. First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been feeling volatile ever since I left the Hells. Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic round here, right?
Karlach's all fire and fury. I'd pray to the Triad it doesn't consume her.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target. Nah, it'll be fine. Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens. Fuck yes! Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Bodies everywhere. Accident?
That's
Or sabotage?
curious.